Greetings, Mech Warriors. This is TTB speaking. Welcome back to Mechwarrior Online, and today, finally, for the first time ever, I'm actually playing what used to be my signature mech, the Atlas AS7S. S stands for huge long because this thing is a monster. Let's look at the armaments. We got an AC-20 on our right torso and quad SRM6s with Artemis on the left torso. This thing doesn't play around. If you get into range into the enemy and if you run past its crosshair, there's going to be a world of hurt coming for you. The AC-20 itself is one of the most satisfying weapons in all of Mechwarrior Online because it's got this great oomph whenever you shoot it. So this should be loads of fun, and apparently that Highlander 2C is carrying a Jolly Roger and eye sockets on his arms. Okay, well, fine by me. Alrighty, so what is going to be the battle plan here? We see that the enemy is probably concentrating in the Echo 6, Echo 5 area. So let's move around the citadel. Let's not get caught in the crossfire and take the long approach. We're not the fastest mech around with 60 kph, but well, just like the Juggernaut, you just start rolling and you roll slowly, but you normally never ever stop. This is a mech where you will very carefully go ahead and choose whenever you engage, but when you engage, you're committed. There's no way back, there's no way to, I don't know, run out of the situation. If you're committed, then you have to push through and you have to kill the enemy or they will kill you because you're too slow to get out again. And as you could see right there, the AC-20 actually has a good range and you can hit targets past your ideal range of 270 meters. The SRM6 is, however, different story. You need to be at 279 meters or less, or else those rockets will just go and explode in thin air and you will have very expensive fireworks, but that's it. So you need to be careful when shooting those. So again, I'm not happy on how the team is positioned right now, so I'm not gonna go into this little alleyway. I'm just gonna go and follow up our team here. We have a Thunderbolt 5S up here and, well, mach mal Platz hier, ich bin hier der Landvogt. Just rushing through, pressing my 100-ton frame through that little narrow opening, coming around the corner, and then suddenly Atlas, boom, he's gone. That's how we like to play it. And as you can see, there is some enemy fire coming from that mountainside, and I'm guessing it's one or two enemy mechs. So what I want to do here is I want to flank them, because I see that our team right now is pretty spread out. I'm guessing the enemy team will be spread out as well. I see that there's an assault mech in there, so this is a perfect target for me. The Atlas is the beefiest mech on the playing field. Just letting the team know right now that I need some help here, and now we will carefully and slowly crawl our way into the enemy flank, and we see two juicy targets. So I'm not shooting right now, I'm holding my fire until I'm in a perfect shooting position, and boom, we take down the Griffin in the back and also shoot the Kodiak on his ass a little bit. Standard sniper loadout, Gauss rifles, ERPPCs, you know what, buddy? That is a good sniper loadout, but against an Atlas in brawling setup, you are just dead. Especially if you have our friendly Nightjar teammate come in and help secure the kill. Thank you, mate, for having my back. Alright, now that we took out these two guys over here, it's time to swing back and basically be the hammer towards the team's anvil. What do we have here? A little Wolverine that's shooting ER largest and medium lasers at us, and he's already open in the CT, so this should be a quick and dirty thing to do. Unfortunately, AC-20 didn't hit exactly what we wanted to hit, but that's fine. We got SRM6s, and it's enough to just partially graze his torso. The alignment of his torso made it a little bit hard to hit him in the CT, but I mean, if you shoot enough SRM6s, some of them will hit the CT. That's the simple math of it. So, team is ahead by 4 kills now, so this is basically wrapped up and in the bags. So, again, just moving in with my Nightjar teammate to bring the hammer down on the anvil and crush his enemies over there. What do we have here? Little Timberwolf. I love my Timberwolf. He's just gonna go ahead and shoot a AC-20 over there to discourage that enemy to shoot us, and then we just come around the corner, make use of all our weapons and just take him out. Take our time, place our shots, and destroy the enemy. Alright, over there, another Hellbringer coming in. Let's see if we can get the kill on him. Quad ER large laser loadout. He's not equipped for a brawl, and he goes down to the concentrated fire of an Atlas and a Nightjar. So, there's only one enemy on the playing field right now. Yeah, calm down, Mechwarrior, and it's 86% assault mech. Oh, what do we have here? Hellbringer. Well, max range SRM6s to the face, secure the deal. GG, well played. TTB learns to type his channel nickname, and we are off to the score screen. Let's have a look. 5 killing blows, 3 assists, 2 solo kills, 4 kill most damage dealt, 814 damage done with 7 components taken out. That is a nice Atlas round. It's not a typically Atlas round where you push with the team and you just become this big old damage sponge that everybody shoots at, but that's fine. I mean, this was a little bit of a different gameplay, a jogging Atlas so to speak, that hits from the flank with 1 or 2 teammates, but that works out perfectly as well, so give it a try. So, as Mechwarrior just goes ahead and commands everybody to commit ritual suicide or kill the enemy, whatever, we're just gonna go ahead and have a look at this gameplay right here. It's a gameplay that I recorded about 2 months ago, and it's been sitting on my hard drive ever since. And I guess what you'll see in this gameplay is slightly worse Atlas mechanics. Also not speed boost equipped, as you can see I'm just running 52 kph right now. But I still have an AMS on this mech, so that's also something that I swapped out at that point. I removed the AMS to give us a little bit more speed in this Atlas. The ammo basically stayed the same.
Hey TTB, what'd you get your Ace of Spades in?
I got my Ace of Spades in my cuddly Spirit Bear. The video is on the channel as well if you want to have a look at that. Which makes perfect sense to me, right? Responding to something that somebody said 2 months ago. Alright, so moving in here on HPG, just trying to group up with the rest of the team and make sure that we can become that tanky frontline runner that the Atlas is so famous for. Anybody that sees an Atlas will go ahead and shoot at it. It's just, that's something that you need to be comfortable with. You will get shot at a lot because the Atlas is the perceived mega threat on the battlefield. Not necessarily the most threatening mech out there. There are mechs that can dish out a lot more damage than an Atlas, but you are big, you look mean, and you have the fattest ass on the planet, so people will just start shooting at you, and that's fine. Alright, as I said, this is an older gameplay, so you will see some subtle differences in the way I run this Atlas. You will see me alpha striking a lot and not shooting the weapons in sequence whenever there is an opportunity to get a better shot with one or the other. You will also see that I'm not as good in choosing my targets, and you will also see me not torso twisting as much, which is also something that I picked up over the past few weeks, and just trying to improve ever so slightly, bit by bit. Now here's a classic mistake that people make when running big ass mechs. 3 mechs in closed space, you can't shoot, and basically you're blocking each other. That wasn't a good move to do. The smart move would have been to actually stay up there and then drop down later on. And as you can see, I'm giving the enemy a lot of face time onto my CT and my side torsos right now. I do 1 torso twist, but that's it. Then I have to ask myself, is this mech really dead or not? Well, he was dead, so precious time wasted there as well. And we pay for it. Side torso is already very open, and boom, we lose an arm, we lose a side torso, and that means we only have the AC-20 left now to effectively do some damage. If you have a look at the Kodiak, you see the right side torso of him is open, however. I'm also not doing a good job of actually singling out that component. Luckily though, we have teammates, and the question is, how many kills can you get with an AC-20 Atlas and nothing else? 1 kill. 2 kills! Yes! Finished with a nice little oomph. And then suddenly Nova, it would be very dangerous because I'm about to die, but then the Nova goes like, oh shit, Atlas! Freezes and dies.
Yeah.
So, good game, well played team. As I said, from looking at the gameplay, you should notice some subtle or not so subtle differences in skill level, and that's what I'm always going for, improving my own gameplay, and I hope you guys do so as well. Only 2 killing blows this time with about 500 damage down, so that is an okay round in an Atlas, and we tanked a lot for our team. If you want to have a look at the build, it's on screen right now. As always, guys, I would very much appreciate it if you drop me a like, drop me a comment, let me know what you guys think of the gameplay, what you guys think of the build, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, go ahead, press the button, I dare you to. Thanks for watching, guys. TTB out.